good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. And happy July 4 to all my American friends, and I have a lot of them. Happy birthday, America. Seriously, my friends, y'all wished me a happy Canada Day. I owe at least this much to you to wish you a happy America Day. I know you call it Independence Day. And to any of you out there, if you really feel like you would like, I was just checking if it's recording, if you feel like you would like your country's celebration mentioned on here just before it's coming up, let me know and I'll do it. And a reminder, all of you, please check yesterday's video. It is just a request for questions, so I can do an answer video. No idea why, but YouTube has decided that that is not monetizable. Me asking a question to bring out questions. And that leads me to my next thing. I figured, why not today take a look at what was called the best things about America in 2011. This was something I printed from America the Beautiful. Don't even have the website here. It doesn't matter a lot. I'm just going to pick the top 10 things and we're going to discuss them one by one and decide, is it true? Is it still true? Was it ever true? The very first thing that they have ranked as number 1 is religious freedom. That's a tough one. You gotta remember, I'm guessing most of this. I haven't spent a fair time in the US in 12, 13 years, but I spent a lot of time in the US then. So, you know, in the early 2000s, I knew the US pretty good. In the 90s, I knew the US pretty good, and way back in the 70s. But again, it's like saying I know Canada. It's like people saying, I'm going to go visit Canada. Maybe we'll see you. USA is a huge country, not as big as Canada, but it's big. So saying I know the US is like saying I know Canada. And you know what? I've traveled all over Canada and I've missed a lot of it. I've been very lucky to travel shore to shore and top to bottom quite a few times. So friends, religious freedom. Do you still have it? You do. In fact, it's causing some trouble for y'all. But I think that's being caused all over the world as we become much more global and try to get along with each other. The US has always been a very religious place, much more than where I come from. I know when I visited there, it was always prayers at dinner. Sunday was always church day. And that's just not the case here, at least not usually. Number 2, the landscape and geography. Yes, I will admit, America's got some incredible geography, some beautiful places to visit. And number 3, the national parks. I've only been in Yellowstone National Park. And is Grand Junction, Colorado, a national park? Been there too. But Yellowstone was absolutely incredible and well kept. Canada has national parks too. See, I want to do this comparison, and we have some beautiful ones. I think national parks, I've heard a lot lately that the U.S. national parks are degrading, and I think that's sad. If we can't put aside some of our country and keep it barren and beautiful forever, then we're not good stewards of this land, because there's a lot of room for us. We don't need to take over those spaces. Next, you're free to speak your mind. Freedom of speech, that's a tough one that some of you are going to give the thumbs down. Many of you will give the thumbs up on this. Freedom of speech is under attack in the US, in Canada, all over the world, because of a very small but loud minority of people who take offense to things. And it seems it's like political correctness has gone way down the other end of the spectrum, and now we have to be careful of people's feelings that we don't even know. minor aggressions, microaggressions, all these thought crimes that were laughable when you read Orwell, but very Orwellian now. So free to speak your mind? I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I think we'll get there again, and I don't think we are in Canada. I'm not allowed to say I'm not allowed to say it, so I'm not going to say it. See what I mean? Number 5 was free elections. We'll let that one go by. You're in an election cycle or leading up to one. Your elections are much different than ours. You'll see this year, we haven't even announced the election of the Canadian Prime Minister yet. Yet, before the end of the year, we not only will announce it, but it'll be over. It only takes a little while in Canada. Number 6, the rule of law. Of course, that's important. That's important in all countries. However, I'm an anarchist. I don't believe in law. I don't believe we need a bunch of writing on paper when the most important are, even though I don't believe in the 10 Commandments, I believe Moses had some kind of trip up on the mountain. I believe in the substance of them. You know, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife or other things. So I believe in that. The military, I love all you military people. Anybody who dedicates their life to the protection of others, no matter what your reason, I love you, I care about you, I respect you, and you are a better person than I. But the military-industrial complex of the U.S. is gigantic and could feed the entire world. So I'm not a big military buff, but I love the people of the military. Be careful there. Number 8, the American dream. That's a hard one to discuss because I believe in the Canadian dream and the European dream, and everyone dreams. Everyone dreams. American music, number 9. The US has done well musically. I think the UK is the center of all music. That's my own feelings. Number 10, our ability to invent stuff. Okay. Not a really well done. I don't think we're going to go any further. Well, I'm going to take number 11 because universities. I read recently that Canada is the most educated country in the world, with over 60% of our people have college education. I have 2 colleges I've been to and finished. 2 of my 3 adult kids have college education. Your universities in the US, although have produced some of the most wonderful thinkers in the world, lately seem to be producing lesbian dance theory majors. And I think we need to get back to education, real, honest, fact-based education in our universities. I think education, period, needs totally revamped. We don't use books anymore. We don't read really that much anymore. And we absorb so much, and we need tactically to do so much less. And that is going to reduce and reduce and reduce as robots come on. So time to rethink education and to rethink government. It needs to be different. We need to evolve. Well, guys, we're near the end of this video, and now it's time. Oh, I want to say, if you're still with me, please check out Pasha Birch. She's already uploaded 2 really neat food tasting videos from Latvia, Riga, Latvia, and they're really funny. I quite enjoy them. Excuse me. And now it's Cliff Clavin's Little Known Facts. Everyone in the Swiss Army owns a Swiss Army knife. That's why no one messes with Switzerland. Cliff, you're a funny man. You're a funny man. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. We will see you on the other side. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your subscription. And thank you for your time.